Movies in the 80s were a national treasure, and today in this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 movies of the 80s. Let's get right into the video. Number 5, Ghostbusters 1984. As long as SNL launches new comedians into the stratosphere, it will have to contend with this ingenious transitional vehicle. The movie that gave improvisational skit humor a loony sci-fi sheen and turned NYC into a paranormal playground, director Ivan Reitman doubles down on the earthy cheering crowds, the hot dog vendors, and a distinctly Cochian mayor. This movie is an exception to the general rule that big special effects can wreck a comedy. Special effects require painstaking detail work, comedy requires spontaneity and improvisation, or at least that's what it should feel like. No matter how much work has gone into it, in movies like Steven Spielberg's 1941, the awesome scale of the special effects dominated everything else. We couldn't laugh because we were holding our breath. Not this time. Ghostbusters has a lot of neat effects, some of them mind-boggling, others just quick little throwaways, as when a transparent green slime monster gobbles up a mouthful of hot dogs. No matter what effects are being used, they're placed at the service of the actors. Instead of feeling as if the characters have been carefully posed in front of the special effects, we feel they're winging this adventure as they go along. The movie stars Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis, 3 graduates of the Second City National Lampoon Saturday Night Live tradition. They're funny, but they're not afraid to reveal that they're also quick-witted and intelligent. Their dialogues put nice little spins on American cliches, and it uses understatement, irony, and jokes, vast cynicism, and cheerful goofiness. Rarely has a movie this expensive provided so many quotable lines.
You know it, stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
They're dangerous.
Try to imagine all life as...
Number 4, The Shining 1980. From a certain perspective, all of Stanley Kubrick's movies are horror films. 2001's terrifying cosmic loneliness, Dr. Strangelove's cheery annihilation, the death duels from Barry Lyndon, which is a way of saying that when the director finally got around to making a proper thriller, he paradoxically produced the ultimate comic satire of the American family, with blood and elevators essential. Number 3, E.T. the Extraterrestrial 1982. Spielberg's childlike wonderment is no better conduit than this magical adventure, the essence of the director's way into an audience's heart. More subtly, E.T. is not simply a film about believing in dreams and wishing on stars, it's a tale concerned with learning how to say goodbye and own your pain. Elliot is a young man by the end. Number 2, Blade Runner 1982. In a doomy 2019 LA, Harrison Ford is the chilly dispatcher of android replicants, many of whom have more soul than he does. The forefather of this authenticity paranoia is source author Philip K. Dick, who saw Ridley Scott's film shortly before his death and approved. But credit the director and key collaborator Vangelis, who stirred the sense, for envisioning it all in a glinting glitz valley of self-regard, where women in nightclubs wear veils and humanity mourns itself. Ridley Scott's hauntingly possible depiction of what might become of Los Angeles down the line is absolutely brilliant. It captures the elements of noir with its urban atmosphere of decadence, lighting, and characters neither clearly defined as good nor evil. Corruption is everywhere. The garbage-ridden streets and permanence of dark and rain give us the sense that we've seriously screwed up the atmosphere, and the impression that all respectable human beings have fled to the off-world colonies, leaving only the scum of the earth behind. There is a hint of style from the 40s, especially with respect to cars, costumes, and music. Rachel's entire outfit, including her hair, screams the 40s. The soundtrack, arranged by Vangelis, who won an Oscar for his Chariots of Fire scene, consisted mainly of jazz and blues. This functioned to represent the dark, moody world of uncertainty and pessimism. The special effects were exceptional. Much of the set was pulled off using models. In my opinion, sets made by hand require leagues more skill and are much more impressive and realistic than those computer generated. These guys really knew what they were doing. I was especially fond of the pyramid-esque Tyrell Corporation building, which hinted at the godlike presence of Eldon Tyrell, the creator. Number 1, Blue Velvet, 1986. As fresh-feeling as a movie about the rot that festers below white picket suburbia could ever be, David Lynch's opus offered the Reagan era an American nightmare to chew on. Kyle MacLachlan is the Alice in this dark wonderland, as he'd be again in TV landmark Twin Peaks, encountering a villain for the ages in Dennis Hopper's nitrous-chugging Frank Booth. Its success enabled the most daring director of this generation to pursue his wildest dreams. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.